Hello everyone, I'm Laura, the Audubon Center for Birds of Prey Education Manager, and welcome to today's Lunch and Learn. Today's topic is eggs. Eggs. So with today's topic, I want all of you to take a moment and think about how many animals can you think of right now that lay eggs to have their young. Take a minute, think about things. So odds are you thought about reptiles like lizards and snakes and turtles. Maybe you thought about fish and sharks, or insects like butterflies and dragonflies. Maybe you thought about some of those weird mammals like the platypus that also lay eggs. And of course, all of the birds lay eggs as well. Psst, oops, I forgot to mention amphibians like frogs, toads, and salamanders too. Today's topic was inspired by one of our clinic interns, Liz, because over the weekend she got some really awesome video of one of our permanent residents, a black vulture named Jeff. Now, Jeff's story is that Jeff was hit by a car, has an injured wing and an injured leg, and after being at the center for 13 years, Jeff laid an egg. So only female birds lay eggs. So we found out after all that time, Jeff is actually a female. And it's pretty easy to confuse for birds of prey because most cases they look the same whether they're males or females. The exception is size. Usually the female birds are larger, but in Jeff's case, she's just a really tiny female. So all those years we thought she was a boy. So let's check out the video that Liz got of Jeff.
Hello everyone, this is Liz with the Audubon Center for Birds of Prey, out here with Jeff, our female black vulture. Right now she's checking out her enrichment. We have some eggs and newspaper out for her, but if you look over in the corner, you can see that she laid 2 real eggs. So Jeff's been with us a while. She doesn't actually have a mate, but a lot like chickens, she'll actually lay eggs anyways. So these are her 2 for the season, and we let her keep them even though they're not fertilized, and she'll sit on them for about 30 or so days. And if she's still sitting on them by then, we'll take them away. But we let her sit on them for now because she really enjoys doing it. And there she is. She loves her enrichment today.
When birds lay eggs, they usually have a nesting season. And in that time, they will lay multiple eggs over several days. And that group of eggs is called a clutch. Now, the clutch size depends on the bird. Usually for our smaller species, they're going to be laying more eggs than our larger species. For example, bald eagles and vultures, they're going to lay between 1 and 2, maybe 3 eggs, where our small species, like our kites, are going to lay 5, maybe 6 eggs in their clutch. And then those eggs get incubated by the adults, mostly the females, but the males do help out usually for birds of prey. And they will lay on the eggs to keep them warm and help incubate or grow the young that's inside. Now, the shape of an egg is an interesting deal. Scientists have long debated why eggs are shaped the way that they are. For a long time, it was thought that eggs have a bit more of a cone shape if they are laid in high up places where they could roll off, things like cliffs or way up in trees. They're finding now that's not necessarily true. So there was a study done recently that found that it was actually the shape of the bird's wings that determine the shape of an egg. So our really speedy flyers like a peregrine falcon and some of the other water birds that spend a lot of their time flying have long skinny wings and long skinny bodies, and their eggs in turn are longer and skinnier to fit through their body as they have to be laid. And then some of our shorter winged or broader winged species, like a little screech owl, have eggs that are more round. Take a look at this box of eggs. These have been laid by residents that live at our center. And you can see they do range in size from pretty small, like a little ping pong ball there for the screech owl egg, to quite large for a bald eagle. It's about 3 inches or so. One thing you will notice is they're not brightly colored. We think of like robin's egg blue being this beautiful blue egg. Raptors in general have pretty boring eggs. You may notice though that some have some brown spots on them. That is thought to help a little bit with camouflage in the nests. Things like our red-shouldered hawks that have nests that are out in the open, their eggs are a bit more speckled to give them a bit more camouflage. And then it's thought that the eggs that are laid in more camouflaged areas, like our screech owls, they are cavity nesters, so they already get a lot of protection from their nest, and they don't need their eggs to be brown or camouflaged in because the nests themselves help with that camouflage. Thanks for joining us for today's Lunch and Learn about eggs, and don't forget to join us tomorrow at noon for the next video. If you've got ideas for topics you'd love to see in these videos, feel free to send us an email or drop a comment below and let us know what topic ideas you have. We'll see you tomorrow.